Hey folks, what is elder law? Let's talk about elder law. Folks, when you think of elder law, think of the four-headed monster, the metaphor that I like to use when I'm teaching our educational estate planning and elder law workshops in the community. When you're thinking of elder law, think of the four-headed monster, and you want to educate yourself so you become what I refer to as an informed consumer. So when you're an informed consumer, folks, you're in a much better position. You're in a position of strength where you have the sword and shield to slay the so-called metaphorical beast. The four big things from my experience, things that you want to avoid like the plague when it comes to estate planning and elder law. Let's start with the first-headed monster, folks, probate court. Two types of probate court, folks. You have death probate, and then you have disability probate. I often say, folks, unlike fine wine, unfortunately, we typically do not get better with age. So let's start first with disability probate, the first-headed beast here. You want to have adequate disability planning in place, folks, when it comes to an incapacity. So it's really, really important, folks, to have proper disability planning in place, like durable financial power of attorney, healthcare proxy, medical directives, advanced medical directives, and expression of your wishes. So if you or your loved one becomes completely incapacitated, you have proper disability planning in place so your loved ones can legally step into your shoes and make your financial decisions as well as your healthcare decisions. So important, folks. Folks, the second type of probate is death probate. Oftentimes, folks will avoid probate when you hold your assets jointly together, husband and wife, Bill and Mary. That's all well and good for a period of time, but all you're doing, folks, is delaying or deferring probate. When Bill checks out and goes up to his cloud, everything's going to go to his wife, Mary. Great news, no probate court, but Mary's going to say, hey, Bill, wait for me. And then everything goes off to the probate court, and the family's paying unnecessary legal fees, probate costs, court fees, attorney fees, etc., and waiting for the probate court to finish all the business for them, which can take months, sometimes years. Number two, folks, second-headed monster, estate death tax. There's a federal estate tax, and about 12 states currently have a state estate tax as well. I know here in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, there is a state estate tax, and the CPA told me if somebody's estate is greater than $1 million, that includes your home, your 401k, your 403b, your IRA, your life insurance, whatever you have gets added into your column as your gross estate. And if you're $1 over here in the Commonwealth, it's about 18 grand owed to the Massachusetts Department of Revenue for the estate death tax. That's a second-headed monster. Watch out for the federal estate tax as well. Third-headed monster, folks, financial creditors and predators. Show of hands, folks, how many of you work hard for what you have? I see a lot of hands going up. Everyone feels they work really hard for what they have, and they say, hey, Patrick, we worked really hard for what we have. We want to do the 3 Ps. We want to protect. We want to preserve. We want to pass down what we worked hard for the people we love the most. But their names are Mo, Larry, and Curly. We love our Mo, Larry, and Curlies. Is there a way we can give them better than a gift? And the answer, folks, is yes, you can give your Mo, Larry, and Curly what I refer to as a protected gift. Don't give it to them outright, palm of hands distribution. Put some asset protection language, or have your attorney put some asset protection language in your trust-centered estate plan to give them more than a gift. Give them a protected gift from times of turmoil. What are times of turmoil? Could be a lawsuit, could be a divorce, could be a bankruptcy, could be things beyond their control. Hopefully it never happens, but I often say it's a nice sweater in the suitcase to have. Number 4, folks, fourth-headed monster. That is nursing home, long-term care cost. The cost of long-term care is staggering. Folks come into our Elder Law Care Center here in Hanover, Massachusetts, and they say, hey, Patrick, we're paying $510 a day, $610 a day. The numbers are staggering, $15,000 to $18,000 per month private pay for a nursing home. What I can tell you this, average stay statistically in a nursing home is about 3 years. Average cost at $15,000 per month over 3 years is about $540,000. Not many folks have that to pay for the fourth-headed monster. So that's the 4 big areas there, folks. And Elder law is a whole lot more as well, folks. Add in the following: Social Security law, SSI, SSDI, Social Security law, Medicare, Medicaid, and don't forget veterans benefits planning for you veterans out there as well. And folks, do not forget elder abuse and elder neglect, all parts of elder law. There's actually 12 areas or core categories of elder law. It's really, really important, folks, that you become an informed consumer so you have that sword and shield as you journey through life, so you can slay the beast, so you can create that meaningful legacy for the people you truly love the most.